Welcome to a new game called Blueprints. My name is Trevor Leahy and welcome. Let's get her going.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Light work.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Alright, Herb. Know nothing about this game, by the way. Seen a review that it was 10 out of 10, and I didn't read anything more about it, so let's get into it. Okay, first impressions, the graphics are clean. Very fluid. What's this here? Searching this estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footprint. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Huh. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those last summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Roguelike? One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert Sinclair. Alright, Herb. Got a lot of stipulations there, bud. What's this? It's a blueprint. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. Press tab to examine. Antechamber. Call it a day. 50 steps. Alright. Got 3 doors here. The clock's ticking, bud. Alright. Let's go through this one. Select a room to draft. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Closet, 2 items. Hallway. More doors. Let's try that. Bedroom. So we just gained 2 steps, okay? Greetings from Reddington. I tell you, this mouse in the middle of this mouse pointer is a little annoying. Grandma? Ooh, this looks like something. The trunk is locked. Man. Maybe you can go back to the previous rooms, I'm assuming. Okay, so okay. Storeroom, a den, pantry. This one gives me a key. I want the key. Definitely like keys. Sponduli. One sponduli, there's a key. Alright. Gem. So far, you know, I'm not getting 10 out of 10 vibes, but let's keep her going. I mean, the game looks good. The graphics look very nice, very fluid. I'm assuming this key is for this. Use the key. Ooh, lots of sponduli. Okay. So this was like a free room, basically. Plus 10. I'm wondering like how important these footsteps are. Alright. I mean, I'm assuming that they're pretty important. Now I got 59 footsteps. I guess you need a lot. Each time you go in a room, you use one footstep. You need to find room 46. Right now we're in good standing, I think. Key card. Ooh. Okay. Letter. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evenson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. In the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Listen, for y'all out there laughing at my reading skills, just know that I can read. Okay? And I'm bilingual. Just know your boy's bilingual. Puzzle. One gem. The toilet. So if I go in here, that's a dead end. I'm assuming that I don't want a dead end. Which sign should we see? It's red. Like this means this is probably not good. The bird just flew into my window. Alright. Seems like he's okay, so don't worry. He's fine. Got 3 boxes. Some letter over here. Oh my gosh, is this a reading game? Because, you know. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had to be quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included this with the letter, all the details you need to share with your guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. One box with true, one box with false. One box has a prize. Wind up key. First puzzle, huh? This place is dope though. Gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. This box is the middle box. The gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. One is true, one is false, and one has a prize. I mean, is it guessing? Is there any? This box is the middle box. One is true, one is false. One is true, one is false. I feel like that was a guess. But this is not a middle. This is not a middle. Always be at least one box which displays one true statement. There will always be at least one box which displays a false statement. At least one box. Okay. There's where I was. Alright. Corridor is always left unlocked. Closet, 2 items. If I do this, there's not going to be nowhere to go. Items for sale. There's a key in here. Items for sale. Is this stuff reset? Assuming that probably resets. Let's go with the Nook. Key. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Bunch of books here, but ain't none a journal. Clock's at 1:30. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1 coinage. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. +1 each time you draft it. Let's go in the observatory. Try that. Don't know why I just decided to try it. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star +1 gold. The twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, 3 steps. A lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff. Herbert, what do I do? Well, it looks like we're stuck. I don't know what to do now. This music though is a little loud, man. Is that it? That's it. Well, shit. I guess that's it. Okay. Did I fuck up? Nothing new there. Each time you enter a room, you lose one footprint. When you no longer have any left, you will be too tired to continue. I start from the right this time. Been here before. Dead end. breaker box. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have extra guests exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Got a banana. Plus 3. Guess that gives you energy, I'm assuming. Initial thoughts so far? So. I really don't know about a 10. Plus 1. Is that rank? Does that mean rank? Boudoir. It's a safe. Let's keep it going. See how long we can go. Green rooms do not cost to draft. Alright, we're at a dead end, so let's get some footsteps. This is the same letter. Yep. I don't think it said that there was a gem in here, so we gotta be checking stuff. Alright. We know there's a safe in the boudoir. Every time you walk through here, you get charged. Okay. Amen. Missing anything in here? Don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a minute. This is a puzzle. Hoe. Long spatula. fork. A broom. Another broom. And a whip. It's a puzzle. It's part of a puzzle. What? We gotta make sure that we food for sale. No, we don't need that. We gotta make sure we leave ways to go. Okay, okay. Opportunity to earn and spread. 2 gem requirements. Our lord. The game again. Apple, baby. Always be at least 1 box true statements. Always be at least 1 box false statements. The gems are on the floor. The gems are on the desk. The gems are in this box. Easy game. Okay. 2 more doors in here. 2 doors in here. Also, yeah. Nice. Nice little cozy room. Locked. We got 2 doors here. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Alright, let's see what that is about. Oh, come on. Herb? Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. What are you talking about? These doors are blocked. Oh. I think I understand what's going on here. I'm in here. So this way will lead to another room, that way will lead to another room, that way will lead to a room, that way will lead to a room. I'm gonna do this one. No, these doors shouldn't be blocked. Uh-huh. Go, yeah. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice while the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any See, now we just screwed up because this is going to be blocked 2 ways, so that would be a waste. I'm not sure what the lavatory is about, but this has 2 items in it, so we'll use this as a closet. Got a key, let's go. Supposed to be 2 items in here. And the shovel. Well, that's usually what a shovel does. It usually digs. Okay. It's interesting. It's getting a little interesting now. Where's that box? What in the... I saw a box somewhere. I feel like it was on this side. A chirping? There it is. Might as well. Garage is 1 exit. Commission area will work. Dark room is like a random room. Take this one. Can't see nothing. I know we can go right and left. Damn. Alright, gem requirement. Dead end. Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The red prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for the fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and in the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Sheesh Louise. There's a chance now that we're gonna have to reset the day. Because this rooming, it's gonna be a random door here. Might as well. Yeah. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Not worth picking up. Coins. Nice grill. Alright. We'll get a door on the left. Get a door on the left. And if I'm thinking right, the right door is going to be blocked. Yeah. Alright. Ah. Key cord. Wait a minute. Key card? The breaker box. That's the only thing I could think of. Otherwise, we're cooked. Cha-ching! You get footsteps when you walk in that room still. Oh, I'm gonna lose money again coming back in here. Costing me money. I get +2. So what, can I farm that room? I don't know. Seems a little... I wonder what happens now. A little creepy. There's Herb taking a picture of looks like a camera. Key card. Damn it. As you can see, another point of ladyship, I assume, from one of her rooms in the west wing, as well as a large print of the close photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Mama? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples. Oh, there's a lot more there. Creepy picture again. Creepy picture again. Something about them pictures, boy. Am I diving in too deep here? And turning off the damn door. Oh my gosh. If I can spend money again. Oh, every time you walk through a room, you lose money. Didn't realize that. I mean, footsteps. Shit. Oh my gosh, that costed a lot. Oh my gosh, we screwed up big time. We screwed up big time. It's not farmable. So I'm gonna lose 13. Oh my gosh. Wasn't there a plus 10? Guest bedroom. That's gonna be 1. That cancels out. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get back 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. You screwed up, man. Alright. We're learning. I recognize it. This will have enough to see what's behind this door. Which one counts as 2 bedrooms means that you're gonna lose 2. What is this? Buy food. Banana? Oh, food will give us energy. Well, +3. Gotta keep going. Any free food up in here? No. It's locked, eh? The passageway. This one will give me a key. Passageway will give me 3 options. Key card bastards. What? 4 items in here. Could be a key or a key card. Hallway could lead to nowhere. What? Oh. I'd be risking it. Got 1 gem left. And then the hallway would open up to possibly nothing. Alright, let's take a risk. Risk it for the biscuit. What do we got? Key. Yeah, baby. Got some food. Plus 10. Let's go. Worth it. Pair of dice. While drafting, you may use to roll. Okay. Alright. That's 3 stuff. I feel like that was only 3, huh? Wasn't that 3? That counts as an item. Why do they keep showing the same pictures that you can pick up? Very odd. Have a key card. Seven locked doors. 1 key. View all items. Alright, check this out. What? Hashtag no Diddy. Imagine. I shouldn't have said it, I know. All this time, you've been watching me. I can't believe it. This is very drawn out right now. Blue me memos true, red memos lies. Effective first week of December, payroll for all live and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electric computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mr. Babbage. Of course. Key Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Blue memos are true, red memos are false. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. That's a lie. You lying. You lying. One key. So hang on a second now. Fuck, keep forgetting that when you walk through. Shit. I'm gonna look in here. Wasted a fucking footstep. Go for it, man. Oh man, did I make a mistake? I made a mistake. Oh man. What? I know I made a mistake. I just wanted to see what this is about. So the laboratory has absolutely nothing. It's just a waste. Always check the toilet. That's it. We are out of luck. Red and blue. Red and blue. That's it. See what happens when you run out. You've used all your footsteps now. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and now must return to the campsite to get rest. Continue your search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little different. Okay. Initial impressions. 10 out of 10 is a little crazy. Maybe not super crazy, but 10 out of 10 is like, for me to give a game a 10 out of 10, it's gotta be like fucking amazing. Initial impressions right now is lying at an 8, but I'm sure there's a lot we've missed. I'm done. I will continue. There will be a part 2. And yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.